This is basically a shot of Soul.
Oh, that's my apartment.
That's my apartment. It's up there, the upper right.
When they swept over with the helicopter.
Okay, introducing our players. In the bottom center, we have our Terran player down 1 game, a member of the Team Fnatic. His ID is...
Fnatic Alive.
And not too far away in the center right, up 1 game, seeming to have almost perfect Protoss play. He is
MVP Genius.
So in these positions, as Protoss, you gotta be careful. Your main is, has a high chance of being dropped just because of its close proximity. And it's easy to get to third base. Well, easier than most maps for both races.
Yeah, it's definitely a map that you're going to take a quick third on.
You've been spotted.
Don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is. Random girl sighting.
Yep.
Someone get the camera crane right away.
All right, so pretty quick scouting. Genius has not gone for Nexus first. Of course, Alive not going for Command Center first. That's really rare in this matchup.
By the way, this game, our in-game observer is Legend. StarTale Legend, he does stream. Check out his stream. In-game observing is really hard to do.
It is.
Believe it or not.
No doubt about that.
Now, he did scout no gases. We'll see if Genius actually leaves.
You know, that's basically all that you really wanted to see. Is there going to be additional gases, any gases whatsoever, rather? And that's going to tell him what he can do. Of course, there's always the possibility that they're going to throw down gases after you leave, or at barracks after you leave, but the build is going to be a lot slower and less dangerous than if they had it when you got there.
Yeah.
So Genius can play... Ooh, a second gas. What is Genius going to go for here? He's absolutely doing some sort of early aggression. In fact, well, here's the thing. That SCV is going to...
What?
He didn't scout it. His SCV did not scout there.
I think
he better scout there.
I think he actually just made one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Oh
Genius,
my God.
Now, did Genius realize that he didn't scout the gas? I think he did, yeah. Because I feel like if he scouts that gas, once the SCV's out of there,
he'd take probably the workers off. Yeah.
He expands like twice or something, you know?
Yeah.
But as is, he is proxying a pylon. And this, to Alive right now, this looks like a fast expansion.
I can't believe Alive made that mistake.
That's a huge mistake.
I mean, dude, it's so important to just see if they have the gas, and the fact that he sort of grazed by there, just outside of the vision.
Stargate goes down, and Genius goes back to his roots. Looks like we're going to have a Void Ray rush. That's like what Genius has been doing forever until just recently. It was like one of his biggest fallback builds for this matchup. The Void Ray 3-gate all in.
There are so many nerds in our studio.
Dude, it is packed in here today. Well, people know that this is such a sick round of 4.
Yeah, it's a really special one because it's not all for Terran.
That's very true.
That's what makes it special. Now,
well, Alive has gone up to 3 racks, and the SCV looks like it's going to go scout.
Oh no!
Oh my God, Tasteless! This is such an important moment.
All right, so he knows it's coming.
Yeah, he should be able to hold this now no matter what. In fact, he's immediately taking some SCVs off his gas back to minerals. Very smart move. Going to, throw down more bunkers. Exactly what he needs to do. Tech Lab on the furthest away barracks. Perfect. He is absolutely going about this in the right way. I am very impressed with Alive right now. In fact, he's even throwing down another racks.
He can warp in on the high ground, but I think with the bunker there, we have to ask ourselves if that's really a good idea. And I wonder if he'll even cancel this entire attack once he sees that there's a bunker.
It's definitely a possibility. Not going after that bunker at all.
He's trying to not let this Void Ray get charged up.
Oh, he cannot let that die.
Sometimes I wonder with this rush if it'd be smart to just charge up on your pylon with a Void Ray before you start attacking.
Yeah, there definitely are some builds like that where people build a proxy gateway and charge up all their Void Rays before going in. It's, of course, it is all inish, but so is this, and it's really, really powerful.
Combat Shield's on the way now. Two Void Rays now attacking the depot, and they should just barely get charged up in time. And, only one does.
Looks like we do have some charges, and now double charged Void Ray Tasteless. That's very scary, especially with Stalkers on the low ground there, as well as a Sentry. But there are some Marauders out here to try to help out, and bam, goes down so quickly. In fact, that Barracks is on fire now. This is actually so interesting because Alive scouted and he's dealing with it very well, but Genius is the best Void Ray 3-gator in the world for Protoss. He absolutely is. He's done it more than anyone at a higher level, killed more nerds with it. He knows how to do this. And
all right,
here we go.
to the front, and there's a force field on the ramp.
Huge
Is this actually going to work? The SCVs are doing a pretty damn good job of repairing. The Void Rays are not charged up, but when they are, the bunker will go down.
Oh my god, and it goes down. These SCVs are going to have to get out of there. They're going to die to so many of the Zala hits, but he is pushing him back. Some more sentries are in, and Genius just has to keep these Void Rays charged. He may be able to take this out. Nice micro, pulling back one of the Void Rays.
And the other one gets away.
Oh my god! Sickest Void Ray pulls.
Oh my god, I can't believe he did that.
Sickest nerd chills all over my body. I cannot believe the micro there of Genius.
And look at this, he's already going for the depot on the high ground now.
If he got those 2 Void Rays, then he holds this. But as is, those Void Rays are charging up, and he is in great shape.
This is so well executed.
It's amazing pullbacks.
He's microing so well. I think that actually might be it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The position he has over here on the low ground, he can hit the minerals. As well as, for instance, this barracks over here, too.
More Void Rays are almost charged back up on their shield.
He needs to focus on the barracks. He just needs to get the Void Rays into charge mode.
Yeah, completely agree with you there. But, I mean, at this point, he has so much. It doesn't matter. GG. Wow. Genius. Crushing face with his signature build.
I can't believe it worked after he scouted it.
Such chills right now.
As he scouted it, I said to myself in my mind, I'm like, okay, 1-1.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins game number 3.
Well, dude.
Then when I saw the bunker on the high ground, I'm like, okay, he might go back and try to make another base.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, the mistake actually was keeping his command center on low ground. Because all he needed to do was run up and force heal that ramp, and everything there on the low ground was going to die. Just a slight mistake, because Alive did just about everything else right. But Genius, if there is any way to kill a Terran with 3 Void Rays and 3 gateways of units, he will do it. He is the one, the chosen one for that build. And Alive has to be frustrated, man. If you kill those 2 red Void Rays that he barely pulled away, that is a hold. The game goes forward.
Well, Genius is making this look a lot more one-sided than I thought it was going to look like. I mean, game number 1 was close, but damn, in game number 2, if guys at a pro level, if you spot a proxy Stargate,
it's hard to lose, really. Yeah. But you know, again, that's why I think I loved that game so much, was because this guy's the king of that build. He's the best of that build. He does that build the most. He feels so comfortable with it. And he showed that, okay, yeah, it's been scouted. This is bad. And it was almost held. But his superior experience with that build, as opposed to what Alive has played against that build, it brought him through just barely.
I don't know if Alive has a snowball's chance in hell right now, Artosis.
I mean, he has to go 3-0 right now, Tasteless. And that is so difficult against someone the level of Genius.
The thing about Genius is... well, let me just say it like this. That was the one game that Genius was not able to trick his opponent. His opponent saw exactly what was coming at him, and it turns out even if Genius doesn't have to trick you, he can just execute the build itself so well that he'll win anyways.
Well, here's the thing, Tasteless. Here's the thing. Genius is an ex-StarCraft 1 pro that played what race? Terran, which means he's one of the greatest, most skilled humans ever in the history of the world.
Sounds like something a StarCraft 1 Terran from the States on the team formerly known as Media would say. We're going to have a break, but when we get back, we're going to go on to game number 3 between Alive and Genius, so stay tuned.
Queen. Yoan. Yoan. Queen. Yoan. Yoan.